be something funny. He's tall, he's bold, and he's full of rage. He's the exact opposite of us. David Taylor, Catastrophe. Gonna tear out the ass of me. David Taylor, Catastrophe. He hates girls.
And how is everyone tonight? Okay, that was, you know what, that was maybe a little too much though. So let's relax. Where are you from? Anyone here from out of town? I'll let you think about it. Anybody? Somebody here has got to be from out of town. You were all born in Los Angeles? I grew up in D.C. You grew up in D.C. So, how was that? All right, well, I feel like we're ready to get this show started. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the show, and I hope like I put you in the right mood, and I've been your warm-up guy, Pete Carboni. Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host and co-host, David Taylor and Ari Shafir, everyone. How are we doing? Does the microphone work?
Yes.
Okay, you guys are it. This is
Check.
Joe Wagner. Joe's in a bit of a poopy mood, everybody. Our band leader, Joe Wagner. Everybody give a hand for Joe Wagner. Yay! How was Pete Carboni's warm-up? Was it stellar and high energy? Pete, you gotta sit in the front, buddy. You're the warm-up guy. You gotta be here, setting a good example for everyone. Down here, seriously, get down here.
If I was not lively enough, you gotta
sit on the stage, bitch. You gotta be here. On the stage.
Off to the side.
Up to the side, whatever he's got. You're drinking a gallon of milk tonight, man. No, actually, just sit in the front. I feel a little self-conscious that nobody's in the front. Yeah, whatever. You know.
Genuinely uncomfortable with
What?
2 minutes.
But not uncomfortable enough to not say exactly what we're feeling, Joe.
Has that been timed yet?
What?
Is this thing even fucking on?
Yeah, it's on. Okay, already.
Christ.
2 minutes. A new record in host to band leader conflict. Joe, let's talk about.
It's a waste of time. Go ahead, David.
Joe, come on. I know you don't believe that. Are you drinking pink champagne?
It ain't fucking champagne, David. This is the fucking catastrophe, so it's fucking champagne.
Wow.
Everybody, Joe Wagner today.
Happy drunk tonight. See Joe happy and drunk. I've never seen that, but yeah.
You never seen him drunk or happy?
Both together.
Oh. I don't think there's going to be a lot of giggling for Joe Wagner tonight, if this is any indication. The happiest we're going to see him is when he's swallowing his tongue at the end of the show. That's our closer, John Bonham style. I've had a bad fucking month. That looks sarcastic.
That looks funny.
Yeah, it's already like this, isn't it? Fuck. It's been one of those. Let me tell you guys a little story about a girl I knew, and then this is my monologue. I used to date sort of hang out with a really beautiful model.
Liar.
True story. This is true, actually, yeah. Now,
Modest, Dave.
what? She was really hot, and then she kind of stopped talking to me, so then I called her and then tried to kiss her ass for 3 months to try to win her back, and then she told me I was too stressful. And then I was like, I'll stay persistent, and then I'm
Does
like...
that mean you're too stressful in your life? When she says you're too stressful?
I don't know if that's... I think it means I'm tired of dealing with somebody who's ugly and bald and poor.
Yeah.
I'll take 2 of those 3, but not all 3.
Right.
So then I was like, I'm going to stay persistent, and then, because my father issues plan was to hopefully she'd remember I looked just like her dad who had chemotherapy. It's true, I did. And then I said, fuck it, and I called her a couple weeks ago on Monday to say, let's never talk again. Hopefully pulling that move where when you stop talking to them, they become interested in you, like the cliche in every movie. Does that work for you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, what base did you get to with her?
3rd?
What's 3rd?
Blowjob?
Finger banging.
Is that, then yeah, that too, I guess. 3rd and a half? I guess I was rounding third and heading for home when she caught her senses and knocked me out.
You finger banged?
Yes.
Do you know what that means?
It means
It means you put your fingers in that girl and you go bang, 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 bang.
yes, that's exactly what. It's odd, Ari. What?
I've never heard that term before. I knew you got a blowjob.
Wait, you've never heard the term? Who here has not
Not
heard
a long
the term?
time. Not a long time.
Well,
I didn't hear you say that when you were talking about it.
Okay, well that's because nobody asked.
The term.
What?
You just said it.
Yeah. So wait, the fucking heckler used that term. Our heckler, Ryan O'Neill. So I called her on Monday. I said, let's never talk again, thinking that she would call me or send me an email telling me how much she missed me. On Wednesday, I received this email, which I'm so poor I don't know to print. I have to write this out on notebook paper. I got this on Wednesday as I woke up. Subject heading, email's not the same without you. Hi, Dave. I was all pumped up to head over here to my grandma's to check my email. I think secretly hoping there would be a little something in there from you. I'm so sad that there isn't. It's almost as if you were with me all morning, well into the afternoon, and then on the phone with me all night. So didn't have time to send me an email and knew I don't have internet access to check it. Which totally makes sense. It's so funny that I would still be jonesing for an email after all of that. Yes, if this makes me high maintenance, so be it. You're so hot, I can't get enough. I hope you're having a great day. I'm looking forward to our proper date tomorrow. To recap, blah, 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 you're so hot. Adoringly, Bridget. Here's the problem. She sent this to the wrong person. She actually, we don't have any date. Yeah, I figured I was like, do we have a date tomorrow? Then I realized Microsoft's Outlook autocomplete feature.
She punched in Dave.
Yeah, she typed David. And apparently the guy who follows me is also named David. So
Did he finger banger?
Well, I assume that he did everything because he's so hot she can't get enough. To recap, blah, blah, blah. He's so fucking hot.
Can't get enough. You think can't get enough conversation?
That's possibly that. She seemed to...
But probably.
What do you think it is, Mara? I think they just talk. She liked to talk with me. What?
Well, she was voted in.
Not at the same time, I don't think.
Yeah, while he was burning-handed. Now everybody say it, one by one, everybody in the audience.
Joe knows my pain.
But were you like really excited while you were first reading?
When I was reading that email, I thought, Taylor, you son of a bitch, you win. For once, you win. You manipulated somebody into loving you. Granted, this is a shitty written email, but you fucking win. And I was still thinking, you win, but you have a date tomorrow you don't even know about. You win. And then it took me about 30 seconds to realize, oh no. Somebody else named David, who is actually hot, has won this, and you've just received the email because software hates you.
David Caruso.
That's the best David you could think of? You got all the Davids in the world, and you thought of somebody who hasn't been on TV in 15 years?
Fucking hot. He's better looking than you, David.
He's better looking than you. That's why he's on television. Not starving, hoping for a writing break.
No, it's not Fiorentina. David, he wants to say David Faustino.
Faustino? Bud Bundy?
Sorry. Yeah.
Can anybody think of another David I should go try to fight? Pete, you're the warm-up guy. Come on, give me a high-energy David.
David Beckham.
Yeah, guys.
Our normal warm-up guy was gone, so
Filming something for VH1.
David Byrne.
David Byrne. That would be actually, and I have like the big David Byrne coat too.
Does anyone want a beer?
Who wants a beer, everybody? I'm going to go to the desk. By the way, the monologue has always been the worst part of the show. Just most of the time, it gets better. I'm not sure about tonight. But one thing I do know, we have 2 free gallons of milk for anybody who wants to try to drink it during a 1-hour period.
Yeah, milk. Yes.
Ari, get up here.
Okay, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ari Shafir.
Sorry, ladies.
Hello. Okay, you're good. You're good. You're good on time. You're good
Is
on
he
time.
coming?
Yeah, it's Tripoli.
Oh.
Okay, we'll see when you get here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sam Tripoli.
Would you like to introduce us?
Ari Shafir. Ari, they did the high holidays recently, the Rosh Kippur.
Yom Kippur.
That's the Day of Atonement.
Yes, the highest of the high holidays.
What did you do for Yom Kippur?
I didn't do anything, but my family fasted. Went to
Left
synagogue.
that you're married to a Gentile?
They don't know about that yet.
Do they know that you're living with a Gentile, or that you imaginarily?
They know that I'm living with her. I got that on. She lives with me now. That's
when do you plan to tell?
January 3rd. After the 1 year mark.
That's reasonable.
Tell them we're about to get married.
Now, Ari, you used to be a rabbinical student, as I recall.
Yeah, 2 years in Israel. I had payas and everything. I did the whole lot, study from 9 a.m. to midnight.
Now, what happened exactly?
I woke up. I realized I didn't believe in God, so I stopped. But as long as I'm here, everyone, we'd like to take this opportunity. I know many of you don't know one, but we'd like to take this opportunity to, if you have any questions for a Jew, now's the time to ask. I'll be happy to answer any questions you have for any Jewish questions whatsoever. So, anyone.
Okay. Can I start?
Yeah, David.
I'll just start with this. How many days in advance did you know about the attack on 9/11?
Good question. Good question. A lot of you guys might have heard about the events of 9/11 of 2001 when the World Trade Center was attacked and 5,000 people thereabouts were dead and only 4 Jews. It was about a week. We got the newsletter.
Okay,
it went in there in Yiddish, so make sure no one knew about it. So it was about a week. Good question, though. Good question. Question over here.
Well, Joe is one. I have one too, but go ahead.
Okay, Joe.
Why? Okay, I saw your wife recently with some dude.
Yeah.
Out on the town with some dude. And I know we've talked about that before, but what's up with that?
That's not really a Jew question per se.
Well,
it's a question for
Ari,
you
I
happen to
think,
be
can I boil
Jewish.
down Joe's question?
And you happen to be
Can I-
Jewish.
I'm going to take
What's up
Joe's.
with that?
Yeah.
Does Joe get a chance to fuck her?
It's a chance, but come on.
I heard she was
Is
a
that a
size
Jack
queen.
Kirkman's
The last
league? I don't
time
know
she
if
was
she'll
here,
what?
She's a size queen. The last time she was here, she was talking about how she loved the fucking giant.
Yeah, she likes big cocks.
Yeah. So, let's keep going.
We have an open relationship is the answer to your question. I don't care who she has sex with.
Jesus, just go water on myself. Go ahead.
Good question, though. Good question. Not exactly for a Jew. Aaron.
This is seriously. This has always confused me. Okay, there's like a stereotype about Jewish women and oral sex.
Yeah.
But I never understand if the stereotype is that they don't like it or that they do like it, and then the follow up is, in your experience, what is the truth of this?
Okay.
So there you go.
Follow-up question
I
first.
guess the quick question is, how many Jewish women have you been with, Ari?
0. I kissed one in sleepaway camp once, but I almost fell off a roof and I cried for 2 days and she dumped me. All we did was kiss once.
Well, why no Jewish women?
I told it before.
Yeah,
'cause
look.
They look like me. They're disgusting. I'm not attracted.
Has anybody been
Beat
with
off
a
in a
Jewish
beer.
woman who can answer that question? Do Jewish women give head?
They give head. They don't swallow because that is looked down upon. They're okay. Very good. That's not a question exactly, but good point. Their fathers all raised Jewish daughters to feel like the princesses, and they're above swallowing a man's semen.
Wait, is your mom Jewish?
Yes, my mom's Jewish.
And it was on the Saturday.
She doesn't
I
swallow.
don't know, like, is that true?
Salazar got a Jewish
What?
girl to swallow.
You got a Jewish girl to swallow? Really?
Yeah, and it was on Saturday.
How was it? Was it good?
Like, oh, she was great.
She really swallowed, or she took it?
She couldn't use the light switch.
I didn't like fucking.
No, she couldn't.
Hey, ladies, jump in. Don't be quiet on this one.
Anyone at all?
Come on, girls.
Other than Sasquatch's life, I believe we have achieved the perfect male show.
No, there's a couple of us too.
This is like The Accused.
Two.
Sasquatch will play.
Good question though, Jared. You have a question?
You're here, Jared.
If Jews are such good writers,
Yes.
why is Anne Frank's diary so boring?
Okay. First of all, let me say this. That was written over 60 years ago and still a bestseller, and she was 12. Okay. She was an untrained 12-year-old who wrote a bestseller. Okay, so go fuck yourself. Okay. Good question though. Good question. Anyone else? Anyone? Oh, question in the back. Yes.
Why is it that they charge admission when I go to the Holocaust Museum, but when I go to like a Bigfoot museum or like a fairy museum, it's free to get in?
Good question.
Good question. Good question. Why does the Holocaust Museum charge?
Good material.
Doesn't.
Good material coming out of
I think that's a pretty obvious point. That's just to raise money for the cause.
Wait,
I don't.
for like a make-believe thing?
Okay, what you guys maybe don't know about is, have you guys heard of Star Wars? Not the movie, but the Ronald Reagan thing that was put in place to you've heard of it. Okay. What you don't know is, this was funded by things like the Holocaust Museum. That was put in place actually for when Christ comes back as a contingency plan to make sure he doesn't fucking do anything. So as he sinks down from the heavens, we will launch missiles and rays at him to make sure it doesn't happen. But good question. Yes, right there in the
I
front.
have a question for the gentleman who asked the question.
Okay, that's not exactly a question for a Jew, but yes, please.
Come on, where's the Ferry Museum?
Well, you know what?
The question was, where is the Ferry Museum, everybody?
I think we all know the answer to that, actually. Where is the Ferry Museum?
David Taylor's
Cedar
bedroom.
Oh.
Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
My bedroom's not in Cedar Rapids, Joe Wagner. You were wrong.
Wow. Oh, sorry.
Joe, what's with the posture?
Melancholy.
What's wrong?
Avian bird flu. Go ahead.
Anyone else? Any questions at all for a Jew?
Question in the back.
Over there, yes. Ted Bender.
Yeah, how much, how do you go about getting tickets to services in the high holidays? What do they usually run for? And if you don't get them, are there other ways to get them?
Yes, okay, good question. You guys have all heard of high holiday services. They cost money. That's how Jews raise money for the synagogues throughout the years. We sell tickets to the high holidays. If you can't afford that, obviously we're not going to turn anyone away. But say you go to the Beverly Hills synagogue, they will find you a different synagogue closer to the black area of town where you can go at a cheaper price and make sure to pray to God. But if you don't have the money, you're really not allowed in.
What's the going rate?
About $1,200 to pray. Good question, good question. Anyone else? Any other questions at all?
Scout tickets.
Wasn't that a Curb Your Enthusiasm?
If you did.
Oh, was it? It was
Yes.
a curb. It was a curb.
It was a curb.
Don't even.
Yes. You can also get a hooker to use the carpool lane, Joe.
Can't really scalp tickets for something like that. That was make-believe land.
Curb is not make-believe. It's eBay. eBay? That's a good question. Anybody?
They put your name on a list, and that's whose seat it is. I don't know.
Who here has ever been to a high holiday service?
Got a few, all right.
Wait, Flavor Dog, you've been to a high holiday service?
He was adopted Jew.
Wait. Oh, wow. Hey, come out here, Flavor Dog, and show what. Imagine this coming into your high holiday service.
That would not be allowed into most services. Maybe one of the new thinking ones, but not really. Yes, question in the back over there, Mike Furman. Yes.
How do